Corey, good morning. How are you, bro? It's Jordy Culotta down here. We're live.
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. You got to be doing good. Congratulations on the award yesterday, Mr. Ohio.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely, man. What was it like finally getting that? It seemed like you were the front runner all season because of your accomplishments on the field. And my God, bro, you blew up your senior season. 1,800 yards, 32 touchdowns, state semifinals. You guys came up a little bit short on the collective effort, but recap your senior season for me, and then ultimately getting recognized like you did yesterday.
Well, starting off senior season, before senior season, we found out we were only going to have 6 games once we found out we were having a season. And then once we found out we were only having 6 games, my father was like, you're not going to be able to get all the stats here like you usually get in a regular 10-game season. So he just told me whenever I touch the ball, I got to score. I got to make something happen because I got to get the same stats as if I was playing a full season. So every time I stepped on the field, that was my goal, is to do exactly what he told me to do.
7 touchdowns first game, right?
Yes, sir.
We weren't wasting any time, bro.
No, sir.
What about that recruitment, man? You've been LSU the entire time. I mean, you shut this thing down. Everybody's been knocking on your door. I'd imagine that Ohio State being in your backyard has been curious and been wanting to get you in their class. But, I mean, it seems like you've been steadfast on LSU the entire time.
Yes, sir. Well, once I started getting recruited, I told them that, I told everybody that I was going to take my time with the recruitment. I wasn't going to make any decisions fast off of a feeling that I have in the moment. So I took my time on the commitment. And once I found out LSU was the place for me, I told them that I'll be committed. And I told them once I'm committed, my decision is for sure. Like when I committed, I was thinking about a 40-year plan, not a 4-year plan. So LSU, they got something that I could use for the rest of my life as far as education and football. So
Kevin Faulk tells a great recruiting story about you, and Faulk is a absolute legend in LSU history, man. I mean, this cat is one of the biggest recruits and best players in LSU football history. Went on to have the great career with Brady and the Patriots, but he tells a story about recruiting you on you kind of figuring out who he was through that recruiting process. Talk about that and talk about the relationship that you share with LSU's running backs coach.
Oh yeah, yes sir. Well, Coach Faulk came to the school to recruit me, and at the time, like I knew of him, but I never seen him in person. I never met him. So when I met him, I didn't know who he was. And then once he left and everything, my father and my coaches started telling me who he was, and I'm like, oh, I just met this guy. Like, so I was just in shock.
It's crazy when you start doing research on him and you find out that Tom Brady has called him one of his most favorite teammates of all time and what he meant to the Patriots, all those championships. What is he telling you about what they expect from you in year one?
Well, he's expecting me to contribute in some way, but I tell him all the time, I'm coming in and I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to do whatever the team needs me to do.
Have you had any conversation with Jake Peets?
Oh yeah, yes sir. I spoke to him a couple times. He's telling me the exact same thing. Like I gotta come in ready to fight for a job.
Does this seem like the offense that you were being recruited to? Because I know the teeth of your recruiting was 2 years ago when Joe and that gang was here and they were lighting up the record books on offense. Is this a similar style of offense that you guys are now being asked to learn when Jake Peets and Mangus and all these guys are now here on the offensive side of the ball?
Oh yeah, yes sir. It's similar, but I'm ready for whatever they got for me. I'm ready to learn whatever they need me to learn. Like I said, I'm ready to do whatever the team needs me to do.
What's your schedule like? When do you get to Baton Rouge now?
I'm not really sure what the schedule's like. I'm not going to be down there until the second week of June because my school's graduation is the first week of June. So I'm not really sure what it's like. But when I get down there, I know we got conditioning test, so I've been getting ready for that. It's track season right now, so nice. I'm already in shape. But yes sir. So
what are you running track?
For track, I'll run the 4x100 and the 200 meter.
Are you the anchor?
No sir. I'm not the anchor. I'm the second leg.
Damn, y'all must have a squad. Do you play any other sports?
Yes,
you play any other sports?
I just run track and football.
So
growing up, I played every sport though. So
yeah, have you dove into Moffitt's off-season program yet? Did they send you the workout?
Oh yeah, yes sir. I have all the workouts, running back drills, and everything like that. So with track season going on, I haven't been able to do every single workout, but I still work out almost every day of the week. So
go ahead.
I'm still on top of everything, staying in shape.
So you're at Roger Bacon High School, which is in Cincinnati. What's the buzz?
Yes,
what's the buzz like right now around Jamar Chase being selected and reuniting with Burrow?
Oh yeah. So soon as I found out he was drafted, I went to Twitter and made a tweet saying the Cincinnati to LSU connection is strong or something like that, and just a lot of people that I know around the city, friends, family, all that kind of stuff, just congratulating me on picking LSU, and like maybe one day, if things fall in line, you'll be able to come back home and play for the city.
Are you kidding me?
Put Skyline on the map. Could you
imagine 4 years from now being in a Bengals jersey behind Burrow with Jam on the outside after you've had a great LSU career?
That would be crazy. It would be really amazing if that happened.
Corey, a lot of people have a lot of expectation for you, man, in your freshman season. Do you feel that? I'm not putting any pressure on you, but I mean, a lot of people look at your highlights and expect you to be a pretty early contributor at college football. Do you feel that?
To some extent, I feel it. But right now, the focus for me is to get on campus, learn the playbook front and back, like it's the back of my hand, get in the weight room, college weight room, and prepare my body to take the beating of an SEC football season. So right now, that's my main focus.
Bro, get right.
And then, yes, sir. And then once the season gets here, then I'll have another focus, another set of goals.
Get right, man. What number are you going to wear?
I want to wear 21.
Let's go. All right, Corey Connor, man, go get that state championship in track. We'll see you in South Louisiana soon, man. The state of Louisiana is pulling for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You have a great day.
All right, man.